Once upon a time, in a quiet valley village surrounded by tall blue mountains, there lived a 24-year-old young man named Daniel. The village was peaceful, but Daniel was not. While the wind moved gently through the trees and the river flowed calmly nearby, his mind was always noisy. Daniel was restless. His head was always full of thoughts. From morning until night, different ideas, worries, memories, and fears came and went. He felt tired, not because of hard work, but because of constant thinking. He often felt sad about mistakes he had made in the past. At the same time, he worried about the future, about success, about failure, about what people thought of him. His mind felt like a stormy sky before heavy rain. Because of this storm inside him, Daniel could not sleep well. Even when he lay in bed at night, his thoughts kept talking. He forgot how to smile naturally. He forgot how to enjoy simple things like the sound of birds or the warmth of sunlight. One afternoon, while sitting alone near the village well, Daniel heard two travelers talking. They spoke about a distant hill village where an old teacher lived. This teacher had once been a respected psychologist in the city. For many years, he had helped people understand their emotions and calm their troubled minds. Later in life, he left the noisy city and chose to live close to nature. His name was Master Elias. People said that Master Elias did not give long lectures. Instead, he gave simple tasks that helped people discover answers on their own. Many visitors returned home feeling lighter, calmer, and stronger. When Daniel heard this, something inside him felt hopeful for the first time in months. He thought, maybe this teacher can help me. Maybe he knows how to stop this storm in my head. The next morning, Daniel packed a small bag and began his journey to the hills. The road was long and tiring. He walked through forests, crossed small rivers, and climbed steep paths. After several days, his feet were sore and his body was exhausted. But his desire for peace was stronger than his discomfort. Finally, he reached the hill village. It was smaller than he expected. There were simple houses made of stone and wood. Flowers grew along narrow paths. The air felt fresh and clean. At the edge of the village stood a small house covered with green vines. On the wooden porch sat an old man with silver hair and calm eyes. He was sitting quietly with his eyes closed, breathing slowly. Even from a distance, Daniel could feel a sense of peace around him. Daniel walked closer and spoke softly. "Sir, are you Master Elias?" The old man opened his eyes and smiled gently. "Yes, I am. And you look like someone carrying a heavy burden." Daniel felt tears rise in his eyes. "Master, my mind never rests. I cannot stop thinking. I am tired of my own thoughts. I want peace. Please, teach me how to calm my mind." Master Elias listened carefully. He did not interrupt. After a moment of silence, he stood up slowly and said, "Come with me. I will give you a simple exercise." They walked to the small garden beside the house. Master Elias picked up a clear glass and filled it with water until it reached the very top. The water was so full that even one small shake would cause it to spill. He handed the glass to Daniel and said, "Your task is simple. Walk from here to the old oak tree at the edge of the village and then return. But you must not spill even one drop of water." Daniel looked surprised. He expected advice, not a task. But he respected the teacher and nodded. "I will do my best." He held the glass carefully with both hands and began walking. The path was narrow and busy. Children were running and laughing. A woman was selling fruit and calling customers. Two dogs were barking loudly near a gate. The wind blew gently and the ground was uneven. But Daniel did not look at the children. He did not listen to the dogs. He did not pay attention to the noise. His eyes were fixed on the surface of the water. He walked slowly, step by step, focusing only on keeping the water steady. His breathing became calm. His movements became careful. For the first time in many months, his thoughts were quiet. There was no space for memories of the past, no space for fear of the future. There was only the glass and the present moment. After some time, Daniel reached the oak tree. He turned around and walked back the same way, still focused only on the water. Finally, he returned to Master Elias. He held up the glass proudly. "Master, I did it. Not a single drop spilled." Master Elias smiled. "Very good. Now tell me, did you see the children playing near the road?" Daniel blinked. "No, I did not." "Did you hear the dogs barking?" "No, Master." "Did you notice the fruit seller calling out to customers?" Daniel shook his head. "I was only thinking about the water, nothing else." The old teacher nodded slowly. "And how did your mind feel while you were walking?" Daniel paused. He searched for the right words. "It felt quiet. It felt clear. There was no storm. There was only focus." Master Elias placed his hand gently on Daniel's shoulder. That is the lesson. Your mind becomes noisy when it travels to the past or runs into the future. But when it stays in the present moment, it becomes calm, just like when you focused on the water. Daniel listened carefully. "Peace," the teacher continued, "is not something you find in another village, another person, or another place. Peace is already inside you, but you can only feel it when you give your full attention to this moment." Daniel felt something change inside him. The answer had always been simple, yet he had made life complicated. "So," Daniel said softly, "if I want to calm my mind, I must train it to stay here, in the present." "Yes," Master Elias replied. "When you eat, just eat. When you walk, just walk. When you listen, just listen. One moment at a time." The sun was beginning to set behind the hills. Golden light covered the village. Birds were flying back to their nests, and the evening air felt cool and peaceful. Daniel bowed respectfully. "Thank you, Master. I came here looking for peace, and now I understand that it was inside me all along." He began his journey back home. The road was the same. The mountains were the same. But Daniel was different. As he walked, he noticed the sound of his footsteps. He felt the wind on his face. He watched the colors of the sky change slowly. He was not thinking about yesterday. He was not worrying about tomorrow. For the first time in a long while, he smiled. And from that day forward, whenever the storm of thoughts tried to return, Daniel remembered the glass of water. He would take a slow breath and bring his mind back to the present moment. That is how he learned to calm his mind, and that is how he found true peace.